What's going on, guys? Today we are going to finish, or not, the second case of the game, because it is part 4-1. So, whether I continue on from there today or not, I don't know. But we're at least going to get close to finishing it. It won't be one day for you either way, because there are going to be multiple episodes, but for me, I might finish this today. If not, very soon. So, let's do this thing. We know who did it, as if we didn't from the beginning, but now Phoenix pretty much does too. We just gotta, yeah, that's what I was saying. 18, like, it's a lie. It's not true. We just gotta figure out all the details and who was in the box and all the stuff. I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. By herself? What does that mean? I'm sure she had family, right? Maybe? I don't know. Did she? Even if she didn't, how would you know? Did they ever say that? Then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial again. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning, and the stronger one appears, just to rub it in her face. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? Oh yeah, that's what Pearl said she was gonna fucking give it to Franziska. I want to hear that. I hope it happens. My mother's coming today. Oh, well, that's not good. I was hoping you'd shove it in Franziska's face yourself. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Dude. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Pearl's the best. We don't even need Mia. Just let Pearl be. You know what? I don't even need Emma. Emma doesn't even need to come back. Maya can go. Emma can stay gone. We don't need Mia. I just have Pearl. She'll be permanent assistant. A+, 10 out of 10. What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, he doesn't want her to see her mother get arrested. Well, I mean, it's gonna happen anyway. She's gonna have to deal with it. Might as well let it happen quickly. Is she already Mia? That was quick. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want her to see it at all. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. I don't really think anybody outside of, like, this general region of Japan and or California will care, but okay. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case, so then why would you winning another case matter? It wouldn't be news. It'd be news if you lost. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me. They're not. They're not. First trial in this country, I guess there's that, but literally no one cares. Name one attorney that you know. Oh wait, you don't know any, because there's no famous attorneys. There's probably some. There's like fucking, isn't Robert Kardashian, isn't that what he did? Who cares? Nobody knows that. Nobody cares about you, Franziska. You're irrelevant. No, then a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I'm surprised nobody's brought up the possibility of being multiple keys. Because I always thought there was just more than one, but whatever. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. When would there have been time for that? We heard the gunshots and we pretty much rushed in there. She went out to the winding way, put it in the incinerator, and went back, all before we could get it through the door. Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's Aunt Morgan Fay to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. Hello, you bring any strawberry desserts? Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fay, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order! Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Okay. So she knew she had to go with that. With the leaving the room thing, but she's found a way to twist it and make it work for her. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Really? In that short amount of time? With great strength, he hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. It wouldn't be hard to knock you over either. You're probably pretty top-heavy with that hair. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they rise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. I think we've already established why. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. I'll find her crack, no matter where I have to look. I'm sorry? Wait, no. Anyway. After we heard the gunshot, so yeah, I mean, we did that pretty quickly. So she's saying that Maya got out of the room after we had broken down the door and after all that, and then it was just her and Maya in there, and then... And you're telling me that you didn't, like, run out of the room and be like, wait, she escaped, we didn't hear anything about it even though we were still there. Bull. Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Foreign? Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Although in the Japanese version, I wonder. I don't know. I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Repair? Over the door. Yeah. What did you do after that, Miss Fay? Well, you better bill your daughter for the urn. And people pointed out that the reason she probably went to the incinerator was to get new ashes for the urn, which is pretty cool. That's pretty clever. I like that. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused, on top of which there was another. Another what, madam? There is another. Your sister. No? No? Okay. And I don't know what kind of Yoda impression that was. That was my Yoda impression when I can't do one at all. There isn't... No, I'm not even going to try it again. I can't do it. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. From behind, she just looked like she was wearing pajamas. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue. I'm not satisfied until this bitch is in handcuffs. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Great. Why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was the witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? I'm never gonna leave it be. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Oh, what is it? Whatever. Now, witness, continue with what happened. We couldn't have known either. That doesn't mean we didn't spend an hour guessing about it. To pretty much no avail whatsoever. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. We all know that nurses are trained in karate. Is she still not a large person? Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Is it? Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have... I said that, yes, thank you. Well, yes, I would have, however, I'm the culprit. However, with great strength. Oh, that. Uh-huh, okay. She... You fainted? For, like, 5 seconds? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes? No. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy, witness elaborate on that point for us. Yeah. And that's the last one. Is that because you were unconscious? I feel like more so in this case, it's been a case of just kind of pressing everything. And then when you get to the end, like, you get little bits of information throughout it all, and then you get to the final statement, and that's, like, the one that really does it. Whereas in the first game, a lot of the time, it was just about finding which one to press. So far, at least from what I can remember, in this case, it's really been like that. Just pressing them all and then getting to the end. And I kind of like that better, so that's been kind of cool. I don't know if that really has been the norm, or if I've just felt like it has been, or if it will stick, but I like it. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. Is it the other culprit, Eeny Meeny? We're getting to the next one already? That was quick. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. That is exactly what we should be... Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Because it's Mimi, are you going to say that she went to talk to Eenie? The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Meenie. I think you can see where this is headed. Okay, we're getting double-teamed here. The two culprits. And this hooer. All corroborating here. It's not good. And just like the first part of the trial, I don't know how we're going to get out of it. This case has also done a good job of that, of me knowing what is going on, but not knowing how Phoenix is actually going to go about proving it. It's always felt pretty desperate. So as long as the solution that we come to is good, then it'll be satisfying. Like with the end of the first trial, I was like, what the fuck are you even talking about? But at the end of this, if the way he proves it is good, then it'll be great, because there's tension, because I don't know how we're going to settle it, and it's all up to Phoenix figuring out what to present, because it's kind of a good dynamic. Like, I know what's happening. I've known from the beginning, because it's been pretty obvious, but, you know, I haven't known how to prove it, so it could all end in a very satisfying conclusion. I like it. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, I guess?
I wonder if she's... Like, when she was evil for a second before, has she been faking the all this time? Or is she really that stupid, but also had a little bit of a mean streak for that one sentence? Like Yanni Yogi was completely faking it. Does she really say like all the time, or is it completely a farce?
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't... Judge, where have you been?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling. Thank you, Francisca.
No fucking shit. I guess we hadn't brought that up in court yet? Okay. I don't know. I can't keep track of what the judge knows and doesn't know. Oh, well. This is... I figured we would have addressed that at some point.
Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Meanie, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident.
So maybe Eenie Meenie wasn't involved? Who knows if this is all a lie? She's saying her sister told her this after the murder took place. But that could be a lie. I don't know. But how would Mimi even know if she was murdered or not? I mean... it's just speculation on her part, too. And I don't even know about that either, if Dr. Gray really did kill her, or if she, like, whatever, the 14 patients and shit. I don't know about that either, I'm curious. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
No. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. Like, we don't even have anything new in evidence other than the box. And the ball. And I think we have the other newspaper clipping.
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
That's probably this enough, really. Even the most well-spun lies. It's well constructed, but it's still a lie, is what you're saying.
We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Fuck yeah.